everybody? This is Brandon.
Brandon.
And Matt.
I'm Kerry.
I'm Chris.
That intro did not go as well as I was hoping.
Yeah.
I had a very serious conversation freshman year of high school about what life would be like with a 30-foot long dick.
That sounds so serious.
It was.
I can imagine just
we went on
complete
for about,
sincerity with which you had that conversation.
You had to have a bag or some apparatus to wrap it.
Is that a man purse? Fuck yeah, it is.
Yeah. It's everything. I got everything. I got deep pockets.
Imagine the shaft shots possibilities.
There you go. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get it in one lens.
No.
Panoramic. Shaft shots. It's a new feature.
But 30 feet
long.
is like, I mean, that's
not girthier though.
not just
Not
normal.
girthy.
Okay,
So it's just like
what if for like every inch that
It's
it
like a
got
fire
longer,
hose?
it got that much like thinner?
Ooh, again, like to like a needle.
yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah.
That seems sharp.
The thing is if to make it erect, you would just die because there'd be no blood in the rest of your
This
body.
came up in the
be like,
conversation. Yeah, they don't have to be in the other room.
and you just be passed out
Yeah.
with a
But I guess you
30-foot
do
boner.
like all the blood
Talk about
packs
rigor
you want,
mortis.
though, right?
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah,
and then
it's like, Chris, I need you to blood pack me so I can get an erection. Transfer.
Together we can fulfill this 30-foot
It's like the worst Wonder Twins episode ever.
With the power to erect. God, that's terrible.
And I'll become a bucket of ice water.
But that being said, like you would be like the guy with a 30-foot dick.
Yeah.
Like, there's something
I'm pretty sure you can get bitches anyway. Like
people
you'd
would,
get on Howard Stern either,
yeah.
or as well,
Either way, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like that's happening.
Yeah, I mean
don't
that's
know.
cool.
There's something to be said about just having like a novelty about you.
Yeah, but you would never be able to have sex again
What do you
with
mean?
a human.
Like
Yes, you could.
Not with a 30-foot dick.
Just the
Like-
tip.
I mean, I don't know what animal you'd be able to.
a 60th of me would.
Come on, really, just the tip. Let me
Yeah.
just put the tip in.
No, seriously, that's enough.
All 2 feet.
Whales,
It's
are,
just like a giant. Oh,
whales are mammals, right? Like
Yeah.
they have
dude,
vaginas.
walrus dicks are scary.
Well, are you saying that if you had a 30-foot dick, you would
Do you
fuck
have
a
sex
whale?
with a whale?
Is that what
I
you're
think what
saying?
he's saying is that there aren't many other options. And
No,
the desperate
I mean,
times come for desperate vaginas.
That makes sense. I guess
Yeah.
I'd probably do it too.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably make money from
It'd
it.
be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
It's
You
like
probably make money from it.
Yeah. I can have it. It could be like the guest to be coiled next to me.
Oh my god, that's terrifying. Actually,
Yeah. Don't touch it.
no, I won't.
Okay.
Now I'm hearing like that Indian snake song. Do, 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 do.
Sorry, I saw you. I saw the hand motion before you started the sentence. Anyways.
you have a guy at that job who just couldn't help but masturbate.
Oh, that wasn't the same job, but yeah, that was another job. Where
Was it this one?
Yeah.
And was
Where-
it me?
That's what the shower's for.
that was another job.
He turned the sink on and you know what you're doing in there, Brad.
No, that was
Yeah.
a guy at that I worked at another. It was another movie, and the guy. I would come back to work. I would come to work the next day. Like
Yeah.
everybody worked on different shifts, but I had like kind of my own office space, and I would come to work the next day, and I could tell somebody had been using my computer, and I was like, who's using my computer? This is really weird, and I couldn't figure it out, and there was no reason for anybody to use my computer because everybody who needed a computer had one. The only people who didn't were like storyboard artists who were just like day players, and they would come in
Yeah.
and do storyboards and go home, and they didn't need a computer. So then one day I noticed my history. Like I was like, oh, what was that thing I was looking at yesterday? I need to go back and look at my history, and it was like all porn. It was like rows and rows and rows of porn, and this was like back before porn was so easily accessible, like Pornhub and all the sites that
You had to try.
you had to look somewhere, and it was like all weird URLs, with really strange, masonjarsex.com. You got another one, Kerry?
No, that was
You always
I was
have
gonna
one.
do the exact same thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I'm sorry. I failed you.
Boss at the urinal, awkwardfurries.com. So that I noticed, I was like, oh my God, who would I tell about this? This is so weird and awkward. I don't know what to do, and I'm like, okay, I'll like reorganize my desk or something, or just change stuff so like I can know, and I don't know. I'm gonna I've set up a camera. I'll do something,
Put the
like,
tissues away.
no, like I caught you, like I know who
Just
you
a
are.
camera of
Wait,
like
no,
a
I just thought it was like
crotch.
somebody
Just like
using.
that. How are you gonna identify
But
him?
well, I'm glad I didn't, because the next day there was Kleenex tissues at my desk that had never been there before.
Oh.
Yeah,
At least he's wiping it.
What, not like sticking to the underside or like?
Yeah, and like, he's just like just smearing it everywhere to dry.
And my keyboard was really crusty.
yeah.
So wait, what was the what ended up
Stalactites?
happening?
He won the Academy Award.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. It was like
And then later, James Cameron moved on to Avatar. and
I
that's the rest of
got
the
a
story.
lock from my door, and that was the end of the story.
You made somebody very sad that night.
In
I
college,
know. Can you imagine? It's like, 9 o'clock, time to watch my porn. Oh no, the door's locked. Oh, why? I'll just masturbate right here.
Yeah. I was going to the subway.
in college,
so
there's a friend Zach Anner lived in this apartment where they'd rent out. It was like a 3-bedroom apartment, and they'd rent out each room to different people.
Right.
And he was gone for the summer, and me and our leases were up, and we had like a month layover where we didn't have an apartment. So we just like, oh, we'll just crash at Zach's, because he had this nice 3-bedroom place, but they'd only rented out one of the rooms. Mm-hmm. And then while we were staying there, they were showing the apartment place was showing the room to other people trying to fill the 2 empty rooms. But we had all of our stuff in his apartment, like two apartments full of stuff plus their stuff all in one space. And then we also and then we set up like Aaron had his desktop computer in the living room, and whenever we found out they were showing people, Zach was like, "Oh, well, you guys need to stop this." So we dirtied everything up, and we'd set up his computer, and we just put lotion and toilet paper all just like we'd just like squirt lotion all over the floor.
Jesus
And
Christ.
just like deck everything, and it was all sticky and white. And they for some reason they weren't able to rent out the rooms.
I wonder why.
I like at no point you're like, hey, you know what? Why don't we just live here? Yeah. It was like, no.
Starting to feel like home.
Yeah, no, instead you just squirted lotion everywhere
Yeah.
and TP'd his computer. Did you guys ever play Bloody Knuckles in high school? Or like in middle school, probably?
Were you
Like do the quarter like across?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where you put your hands
Yeah.
down on a desk like so.
Yeah, it would be like that. And then you would like flick a quarter across the table and hit them with it.
Let's
Yeah.
see who would bleed the most.
Did you ever
Yeah.
play Mercy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just you lock hands like this,
Yeah.
and then you just keep trying to make the other person
Yeah.
just give up out of sheer pain.
That one and tennis were the worst. Did you ever
We
play tennis?
didn't. What?
Tennis.
You're
You're not
referring to the
trying to-
sport,
No, no, no,
right?
no,
Not like
trying to
that tennis.
hurt
I
anybody.
don't know why it's called that.
Tennis?
You would just like hold like hands like that, like one and one, and then you would just slap each other's hand until the other person.
Oh
gives up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know what game I hated? Golf. We had to play
It
that
was
all
the
the time
worst.
as kids. It was
The
the
Wii
worst.
version was terrible. Yeah, with Bloody Knuckles too, we would used to we would take scissors and like cut up the edges of the quarters. So
Damn, you like prison it.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
You were making shivs out?
Yeah, we pretty much were.
Yeah.
Damn.
We were terrible elementary school students.
People have like tried to like not pay for a plane ticket and just hold on, but
Who's
you die.
tried that?
No,
I'm
people
so,
do
hold
it.
on to what?
Just the outside of the plane.
So wait.
No, people
When you're
do that.
sitting
That's a
outside
serious
the
thing.
terminal. You just see a guy just shimmy
No,
up.
I'm
and
serious.
it's kinda
That is
like,
a thing where people do that. They're like, I'm
on a
just
commercial airline.
Yes, people
How?
try and well, they don't make it. They die.
no. I'm saying like, how does it even? How do they even get to the wing?
If you
sneak
get-
on
you start
it,
running
you
on the
sneak
tarmac.
on. You sneak into.
but you can't sneak on top of a wing.
It's not just the wing anywhere.
then you're
the,
like a
the
gremlin.
cargo area. You just sneak on somehow and you just hold on.
No, but
and the thing
that
is,
thing is closed, Chris. There's nothing
there's
for you to
a
hold
way-
on to.
I'm just saying. I've read
Somehow
an article about
the
people doing
somehow
it. Yeah,
is kind of the crux of this whole
Yeah, it's
conversation.
some
Outside of
people
the country,
try and sneak onto a plane and hold on to it, but then they end up. It's like they freeze because it gets really, really cold. Or they
They get up to that point in the atmosphere when they're on like a plane that's going like 200 miles an hour.
yeah, or something. Or
no, that's not a.
I'm saying no. I swear, this is the
something.
thing. It's really sad.
I never know when Chris is just completely talking out of his ass.
No, I'm
Yeah.
serious.
Are you being? I have
People
no
do this.
idea
He's
right
even
now
lying to people.
if you are being serious.
People really do it. They don't live.
Look, I believe that at some point somebody tried to get on a plane.
Sure, because you
on
can't
the
you like
wing.
get on like the landing gear and
But
then
the
like,
idea
the
that
landing
somebody got on a commercial
People
airliner.
do it.
if you the second you
It's
touch
have you seen
foot,
how high it is?
They don't live.
I know they don't live. I'm saying how to get to the point where they die.
I
they
don't
took
know.
a ladder with
they,
them and they climbed up
They
the ladder.
all you have to do is just hold on.
That's not all you have to do.
Yes, it is. You get there.
All right, Chris. All right.
Have you seen the Mission Impossible? What is it? Rogue Assassin? What's the name of it?
Where he's like on a plane and he's
yeah,
like,
he's
hold
hanging
on.
on the side
Yeah,
of the thing.
and then he
Yeah.
freezes and becomes a gremlin, and then
Yeah.
lives on the wing.
All right.
That's
Chris.
Twilight Zone, right?
Yeah.
The Mission Impossible just turns into Twilight Zone.
Yeah, that's how
At
gremlins
some
are
point,
made.
John Lithgow is sitting there and looks out the window and is like, "Oh, there's Tom Cruise out on my wing."
How would you go
Scientology.
about riding on a plane, like riding on a commercial airline wing?
If I wanted to sneak onto a plane and
Yeah. Let's say you really want to go to like,
Literally
Seattle.
sneak on it.
Well,
yeah.
you know what you could do?
up,
You could
Walter?
actually maybe do it if you were at one of those airports where they do the old school thing where you go
Take
out on
a
the
tram to it?
No, you go out on the tarmac.
yeah,
And walk
they,
up the
they
ladder.
have airports that are still like that. Like
Yeah, no, they still do that at LAX occasionally. I mean, like big airports, like when there's shit going on in construction or whatever. Last time I was there at LAX, I had to do that. Like we got on a bus and went from, it was the weirdest thing, went from one gate to another and got on the plane on the tarmac.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, I'm just going to hold on to the wing.
no, yeah, because they do. That's how you.
Did you make it?
You'd sneak.
Well, here I am.
Yeah.
What do you fucking think?
You could sneak on, or you could get a job as an airport
Nobody say anything.
waiver.
Airport
the guy who waves
airport
the
dancer.
stick. The guy who waves the glowy stick. Traffic controller person.
Okay, that's
There you
good. That's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
airport traffic man.
The protect man. Who is he? Just has like the glow sticks.
The
and he's just,
waver.
like, waving around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You could get a job at that, or just say, "Oh, I dropped my
Still,
bag."
it's easy.
or
Just go.
something.
Just
I
go
don't
do
know.
that.
I dropped my bag. I dropped my bag. So I'm going to need to fly on the wing.
Yeah. I threw it out onto the tarmac.
Or sneak. Just sneak.
Just sneaking always works.
Yes. Hit the
Whenever-
left
like,
thumbstick and just
someone-
like
Whenever the airport security sees somebody sneaking, they're like, "Oh, don't even pay attention to him because he's sneaking."
Yeah.
You couldn't do
You
it.
should
You
just
could-
be allowed to go get on the wing.
I don't think the approach would be to go to the airport. I think you'd have to sneak onto the tarmac directly. Like
I think
jump
you
a
should
fence
just-
and crawl.
I think you
mean-
should just parachute from another plane
Yeah.
onto the plane that you want to be on the
Then
wing
grab-
of, and then just
yeah.
grab on in midair. Speaking of old crazy women, did you guys see the thing with Madonna and Drake?
Oh
No.
I heard somebody
so
in the,
afraid.
in the control room said, "Oh shit."
Is there like a fucking
Did you
battle
guys see
going
this?
on?
You guys didn't see this?
No.
It's so awkward. Can somebody find a picture of that and put it up? It's so weird. Like Drake. I think was it Coachella?
Yeah, it's going on right now.
Yeah.
So probably.
Okay.
Like Drake's doing some show and Madonna comes out and she does her whatever she does,
Yeah, pointy nipples thing.
Yeah. And then totally unsuspecting to Drake, she like grabs him and is like blah and like just kisses him like, deep throat, just like blah all over the place. And he goes blah.
He throws up.
He's like he looks like he's about to throw up. Where's the next one? Like that's the first one. You got to show the one at the end where he's like, "Rah." There we go. There we go. He's just. He looks like a villager who just got the life force sucked out of him by a mummy.
Yeah.
You know,
Madonna's a fucking dementor.
That's
the Dementor.
Well, yeah, it's-
the Dementor came in to the
She's a couple
Coachella.
more years of singing, so she's got to steal it. That's how the Queen moves, actually.
That's man. I
That's
don't know
really
what I
But
was
it's
doing.
like if you were, I mean, if
And
it's
I'm sure he feels
another,
bad
if it was
about it.
the opposite, right? Drake couldn't come in to some like who's
well, it'd be like
the
him
Shake It
going
Off
up
girl.
and making out with a preschooler.
Well, I think he
Like,
means
well,
I
I
just
like
meant
Drake's,
but it's like just
older.
like male female. Like Drake
Yeah.
couldn't come in and just like get what's the Shake It Off girl's name? I'm
Shake
blanking.
it off? I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking. I don't know what Shake It Off is.
I stay away
song.
from pop.
Matt, you're too hip for
Taylor
it.
Swift. Thank you.
That
Somebody,
one.
Oh.
we are so lame.
That
You know,
popular white
on
girl.
This, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like Drake couldn't come in and just be like, I'm doing my rapping thing or at Coachella, and also Taylor Swift. Get ready for this action, right? And get away with that,
Yeah.
right? It'd be like, oh God, Drake,
That's a
you are
problem.
in trouble.
Yeah.
you just did some, that's wrong. But this is just like,
It's sad.
It's funny.
it's funny, but
What about
it's
Sway?
also just
Do
too
you
much.
think he could go in and
Sway
be
could
like,
go
yeah.
in
Yeah.
and be like, I am colorful. So let me do
Come
what I
here, Taylor
want.
Swift.
Let me do what I want to do.
What would you do if Madonna kissed you right now? Like ran up.
I guess I would do this.
Thank you guys. Have a good night.
See you next time.